Always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
During this year's largest Independence Day parade right here in Southern Nevada, KPVM Television had the privilege of speaking with its Grand Marshal, U.S. Major General Ondra L. Berry of the Nevada Air National Guard, about what July 4th means to him as a selfless man of service. During his tenure, the Major served as the Governor's principal advisor on all National Guard issues, was responsible for both the federal and state missions of the Nevada National Guard, and worked as the official channel of communication for the National Guard Bureau, Department of the Army, and Department of the Air Force. Now let's hear from him. You've done so much for the Silver State on the local, state, and national level, and here we are on Independence Day 2025. What does today mean to you?
Well, if you understand the history of our nation and you understand that in July 2nd, when it was actually signed, the Declaration of Independence, but July 4th is when it was official, where the freedom, where 13 colonies, states came and basically left British rule to be a part of what we call this great nation of the United States. So today we celebrate not just freedom, not just unity, not just togetherness, not just working as a nation, not just supporting each other, not just pride. This is what we are all about right here. And it's been said, if you forget your history, you're doomed to repeat it. So to come out and remind each other, our young people, those who have served, those who support, those who do so much in this great nation, is vital and important and critical, that they know we've come a long way, and to be the greatest nation in the world, it takes all of us. And we have to believe that the best is yet to come.
What motivated you to dedicate your life to selfless service and defending our country?
When I came up, my grandmother would always have pictures up of leaders in this nation, starting off with the president, starting off with the vice president, would always recognize, the local officials. And when I was in high school, I started first having an interest in the uniform and what it represented. And my first year of college, I was in ROTC. I did Boy Scouts. So those things, that uniform and what it represents, what it stands for, service was poured into me, even playing sports. And we all have an obligation in some kind of way to give back, to let this world know that you appreciate that those who have fought, bled, and died and sacrificed for the ability to have the freedoms we have in this great country, we should do our part. So from almost as a young man, I have believed in service, I've supported it. I'm a second generation, actually a third generation military person, and I know that I stand on the shoulders of those who came before me, who didn't get a chance to see this future that I live now. So the least I can do is give my part to make sure that those come behind me, those future generations, will know that this nation is the greatest in the world, and they can unleash their full potential because we have done everything we can to make it what it is today. Please
tune in to our newscast tomorrow evening for part 2 of our interview with U.S. Major General Ondra L. Berry of the Nevada Air National Guard, who details what the military means to him and more. Reporting from Las Vegas and bumming it back over that hump to Pahrump, I'm Maria Athens for News 25.
Always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
In part 2 of our interview with U.S. Major General Ondra L. Berry of the Nevada Air National Guard, during the biggest Independence Day 2025 parade here in Southern Nevada, the serviceman detailed a veteran cause close to him and why he believes the United States of America is the greatest nation in the world. Now let's hear from the Grand Marshal of this year's Summerlin Council Patriotic Parade. You hold a pivotal role with the governor right now. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, he has me sit on the board, but what I'm really doing now is there's an organization called Liberty Dogs, where it's the Duffield Foundation, and they bring in veterans and they pair them up with a service dog, and it's all free. And they're building this beautiful campus in northern Nevada, and the Duffield Foundation wanted to do something to give back to those who have given so much. This is going to be a best practice. It's not even open yet, but we're inventing and creating and developing and innovating things you've never seen before. And so I just proudly say that I get a chance to be a part of that great family, that great organization, to continue to take care of those who have worn, who have sacrificed, who have dedicated, who have committed to this great nation, and to give them something at what I call being dispensers of hope to those who have served.
And finally, using our KPVM television platform for those watching at home, what would you like our viewers to know about your service, the military, and anything else here in beautiful Clark and Nye counties?
Well, I would like them to know that never ever forget, with all the challenges and sometimes the frustrations, sometimes the disappointments that we go through as a nation, that's just a part of life. But this is still, without a doubt, the greatest nation in the world. And it's going to take all of us to keep this United States the way it is today and to make it great for future generations. Somebody back in 1700, 1800, 1900, 2000 went somewhere, faraway lands, gave up the comforts of home, and even our first responders today giving up the comforts of home to make sure they protect this land. So be proud, be prideful, support, care, love each other, take care of each other, and we are extensions of each other. And for us to be the best we can be, we have to make sure we defend this land with all that we have in our neighborhoods, in our communities, in our school. Each one has a role, and I thank them. From our rurals to our urbans, we need all of us to keep this nation great. So we thank the constituents that you serve. We thank them for what they do, and we thank them for being great Americans and doing their part. God bless the United States of America.
Dog is spelled God backwards. As always, on behalf of everyone here at KPVM Television, thank you to all of our veterans and service dogs for your selfless service. Reporting from Las Vegas and shooting it over that hump to Pahrump, I'm Maria Athens for News 25.